RealAgriculture.com's coverage of the 2011 Farm Progress Show in Regina is brought to you by Morris. So what do you see as one of the main obstacles to get people to try precision ag?
Probably the number one obstacle that growers really stumble on, I think, is it's the belief that they have to be really technologically inclined to run the equipment, whereas they don't really have to be. If they can run the existing controllers that they have in their sprayer, the existing controllers they have in their air seeder, their combine, they'd be able to run precision agriculture products.
So have the interfaces gotten easier to use?
I would say, yeah. As time has gone by, the fact that the screens have gotten larger, they're colored, they're touch screen, they're more intuitive than they used to be, as opposed to 15 years ago when a precision ag display was 2 rows of dot matrix symbols and that was it. It's a lot simpler now.
So what do you see on the horizon for precision ag? What's in your crystal ball?
I would say that probably the next advancement in precision ag is going to be using remote sensing to improve the application of nitrogen, to make sure that we have sufficient nitrogen in a crop, to make sure that we don't have excessive nitrogen on a crop, that we'll be using crop sensor technology to scan our crops and make sure that they're healthy, and if they're not healthy, to apply agrochemicals to make them healthy.
Is there certain crop types that really is going to be a focus?
I would say it's cereals. Right now it's fairly common in corn in places in the U.S. Midwest. I think we'll see it on wheat crops in Western Canada. Eventually it'll expand to fungicides on canola, desiccation on peas.
Okay, Garth, what's the main obstacle that farmers face in getting started in precision ag?
Probably the biggest hurdle would be equipment. There's still a lot of older equipment on the farm, and conversion kits are starting to come out, but it's not plug and play by any means, like a Windows computer or anything like that of new software. So that would be probably the biggest hurdle that farmers have for a situation in precision agriculture.
So what do you think is next? What's some of the next things we're going to see in precision ag?
Well, again, with precision ag, we're still just kind of tickling the forefront of the fertilizer side, but I see coming forward from there is the variable rate seeding, variable rate fungicide, even variable rate top dressing. As growers look to increase yields, they are definitely looking to different sources to do that in a more economical way of doing things.
What do you see as an obstacle holding farmers back from maybe putting precision agriculture on the farm?
Yeah, I would say probably the biggest thing is for the smaller producer. Say, for example, about 1,000 acres or less, they usually have a hard time justifying the purchase. For the bigger acre farms, I think it's pretty obvious that GPS will obviously save them a lot of money, kind of thing, right? But for the smaller farm, it is a fairly substantial purchase.
What do you see as the future for precision ag?
Yeah, for precision ag, I'd say yield monitoring, variable rate is becoming a very big thing, as well as ditching, especially in a year like this one where we get a lot of moisture. Ditching is going to be a very big thing, but variable rate is definitely becoming more and more popular. But with all this, I'd say for sure the simplicity, though, that kind of tie in all these different options and features and make it very user-friendly. So.
Okay, Trevor, what's the biggest misunderstanding that people have about precision ag?
I think one of the biggest misunderstandings about precision ag is the fact that everybody thinks it's a huge technology upgrade. A lot of the technology they have in their tractors, their GPS systems, they think they need to upgrade and spend a lot of money to get into precision ag. And a lot of the older technology is very adaptable to precision ag. As long as we have a GPS signal and we have a place to get our prescription in and get the data flowing through the whole system, it's actually very easy.
Do you think it's something that once farmers get a chance to try it on their farm, they see the benefits right away?
Yeah, farmers do see the benefits right away, and even showing them on the screens that we have set up today of what the variability in their land, they really realize that they need it more than they think they do. And when they're combining, they know where the good parts are and where the bad parts are, and this kind of ties all that together for them.
So where do you see some of the next areas of focus for precision ag?
Well, we are doing some stuff with manure management. We're doing some stuff, not just precision ag with our system. We have a new software coming, upgrade, and we can manage whole farms. They can see where their drills are going with RTK, repeatable technology, which is basically Wi-Fi in the cab. We can download what their drills are doing. Lots of these large farms are running 5 units, 6 seating units. The owner, the manager can look at where all those tractors went, what rates they put down in certain places. Maybe they had some plugged runs or were missing areas of application. They can go back and top dress those as there was a mistake made.